Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to The Seasoned Vegan. Today is exciting because we're going to be making breakfast burritos. These breakfast burritos are going to have a tofu scramble and a delicious hash in them. So let's get right into it. Obviously, for the ingredients, we're going to need some burrito tortillas. So there they are. And then for our tofu scramble, we need tofu, salsa, and some seasonings. I'll get into those later. And we're also going to throw in some vegetables into our scramble. So we have some bell pepper, I have an orange one, and some onion, and then black beans as well. That's what's going to make it high protein. And then our toppings are in the back over there. Some cilantro, avocado, the spicy chipotle that I made the other day. And then, of course, our russet potato for our hash. So let's start with that since it takes the longest to cook. I went ahead and I set the timer, the oven for 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I peeled the potatoes, cubed up, and now I'm just rinsing them in cold water. And then I dried them off with a paper towel, made sure they were super dry. And now I'm going to go ahead and crush up some garlic. I guess not crush it, but chop it up. Chopping up some garlic, adding it to the potatoes, and then we're going to season them up. Absolutely delicious. There goes our garlic. And it added such a good flavor to these potatoes, that garlic there. I'm going to have to do that more often. That was just on a whim, but it was killer. So then we have some chili powder, adding that to the mix. Some ground cumin. That goes in as well. And I was pretty heavy-handed with these seasonings, but what do you expect around here? And then some dried oregano as well. Oh, and some paprika. That's right. That's why it was so good. These potatoes were so good, you guys. And you can just have them on their own. Like, you don't need to put them in a burrito. You could also put them in a taco if you wanted. I might do that this week, actually. That's how good they were. So I just went ahead and mixed them up and then put them in this tray, this baking tray. And then I topped it with more dried oregano. Of course I did. Just for good measure, you know? So here it goes into the oven, and I baked them for 30 minutes. So in the meantime, I just got everything else ready. So let's jump into the tofu scramble here. I've showed you guys how to do this before in another video. I'll link that below, but it's basically the same thing. Are you guys gentle with your tofu, or do you just absolutely mangle it like me? I love to just squeeze the crap out of my tofu. I don't know why. It's fun. Okay, so more chili powder is going in this, salt, and of course my tried and true very good garlic by Miss Tabitha Brown. I love this stuff, as you all know. It's so good. So a good shake of that, and then we're gonna stir it all up. And I just cooked up my tofu, and then I put it on a plate. I kind of just put it to the side so that I could put my vegetables, my onion and my bell pepper in that same pan. So here we go. I just chopped up the onion first, and then went into the bell pepper. Just a nice dice on all of them. Both of them would be the correct way to say that. On both of them. And then I went ahead and I got my black beans ready at this point too. Just opened the can, drained them, rinsed them, set them aside because I'm going to throw them into the scramble as well. And here we go. I just cooked these down. I softened them. Had to add more very good garlic. Otherwise, we would be lacking in flavor. So here we go. I also think I added my lid as well. That way the onion and the bell pepper would soften even more. And then at this point, I added the tofu back into the pan. And I think I added the beans here as well. So here it goes. And then just give it all a good mix. And this is where I also put in the nutritional yeast and the turmeric as well. And that added a nice color from the turmeric and cheesiness from the nutritional yeast. So in they both went. And then the salsa. And I pretty much just dumped the rest of this jar of salsa in here. I had to use it up, and it was really, really good salsa. It was delicious. I got that one from Sprouts. Fire roasted salsa. I ended up just adding the rest of it at the end. So here go the beans finally. There they are. I love beans. They are so good. They look so pretty too. Especially in a burrito. They're needed in a burrito. They're so good. So here we go. Give it a nice mix. Looks so good. Looks so nice. Makes me want to make it twice. All right, and then the rest of the salsa is going in now. Boom. It was looking a little dry. There we go. That looks divine. Oh my gosh. So good. So now let's work on the toppings. I have a perfect avocado here. I opened one prior to this and it was so sad. I almost screamed. It was awful. It was just completely brown. So when I opened this one, I was so happy. So we're getting the avocado ready and then the limes. And I like to cut my limes into 8 pieces. I find that the skinnier the pieces, the easier they are to do that, to squeeze. And this is just my leftover avocado. I just squeezed some lime on it so that it doesn't brown as fast in the fridge. Okay, so now we get to do the fun part, which is rolling our burritos. I always say that, but actually the most fun part is definitely eating the food. But look at that. We're just going to wrap them up. Easy peasy. And if you want a tutorial on how to wrap a burrito, let me know. I educated myself while doing this and I learned the proper, or what I think is the proper way to do it. So yeah, we're just putting the scramble on and then the potato and then wrapping it up. And you could also put any other toppings in here as well. You could put your Chipotle sauce in here or you could put salsa in here. It's up to you. I just chose to do those things on top. And then once they were all rolled up, I think I ended up with about 12 of them, I forget. But once they were all rolled up, then I put them into the pan and just gave them a nice press with the lid of the pan to kind of crisp them on both sides. And I find that that's, first of all, it just tastes better and it holds them together better. And also, I find that they freeze better this way too. So here we go. There they all are. They look so good. And they were heavy. Oh my gosh. They were really, really good. So I just ate some and then put the rest in the freezer. So now it's time to eat it. Heck yeah. We've got our avocado on top, some cilantro, squeezed a bunch of lime, and then a generous helping of the spicy Chipotle sauce. And if you haven't seen my video on that, definitely check it out. I'll link that in the description below. That stuff is good, man. It is so good. I put it on Tofu Scramble, burritos, tacos, everything. So here we go. I remember trying this and just being like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The potatoes are so good. I can't get over it. And it is very, very filling. It's filling, it's hearty, it's flavorful. And this recipe makes a ton. So you have breakfast for the whole week or 2 possibly. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. See you later. See you on Friday. Bye. Oh, and on Friday, we're making hummus, homemade hummus. Delicious. Bye.